Recently, President-elect Donald Trump has taken to Twitter and made some bold statements, such as, the U.S. is going to substantially reduce taxes and regulations on businesses, but any business that leaves our country for another country, fires its employees, builds a new factory or plant in the other country, and then thinks it will sell its products back into the U.S. without retribution or consequence is wrong. There will be a tax on our soon-to-be strong border of 35% for these companies wanting to sell their products, cars, AC units, etc., back across the border. This tax will make leaving financially difficult, but these companies are able to move between all 50 states with no tax or tariff being charged. Please be forewarned prior to making a very expensive mistake. The United States is open for business. So is Mr. Trump exceeding the constitutional authority he will soon have as President of these United States? I must first establish the premise that as the chief executive, the President does not run our country, nor is he the primary authority in our constitutional republic or of American businesses. The office of the President's few and defined powers are written clearly and succinctly in Article 2 of the United States Constitution. These powers include the duties to pardon offenses, be the commander-in-chief of the Army and Navy, as well as state militias, when called into federal service only when a war has been officially declared by Congress, make treaties with the concurrence of 2/3 of senators, give a State of the Union address, recommend but not introduce legislation to Congress, convene emergency session of Congress, receive foreign ambassadors, commission all federal officers, and faithfully execute all laws of the United States made by Congress. Understanding the nature and the limits of the authorities and powers granted to the executive branch of the federal government by the Constitution is very liberating, unless you countenance tyranny. Because the Constitution specifically forbids preferential treatment in Article 1, Section 9, stating no titles of nobility shall be granted by the United States, the President cannot create immunities that favor one socioeconomic group over another. In the time of our founders, the entire federal government budget survived on tariffs only, where certain businesses and or individuals importing foreign goods paid a tariff at a level determined by Congress, not the President. Therefore, the constitutional solution for this topic is for the President-elect to equally draw back the regulatory powers that he and his administration have on all businesses in America. Next, he should eliminate unconstitutional agencies that illegally assume authority over American businesses. Finally, if the 16th Amendment was properly ratified, as some believe it was, then all business taxes in America should be rolled back. And rather than taxing businesses manufacturing offshore and bringing products back in, a 35% tariff should be assessed by Congress to these products. This will truly give the American workforce the advantage when bidding for the work and ultimately keep jobs here. God-ordained constitutional authority can always be used lawfully to accomplish the general welfare of Americans. It is when individuals in America blur the lines, speak too quickly, and don't pay attention to their words and actions that American liberties are threatened. This is Jake McCauley with the Institute on the Constitution, bringing you the American View.